can make it on my own if I try, but I'm searching for a great heart to stand me by underneath the African sky. A great heart to stand me by.
13 years ago in 1986, South Africa was in a state of emergency, and there was a very intense cultural struggle that was being waged. And we were part of that, and this is a song that we wrote for truly one of the greatest South Africans in history, Nelson Mandela, and we'd like to open the show tonight with a tribute to him. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. You want to say anything? You want to say anything?
Well, it is music and dancing that makes me at peace with the world. and at peace with myself. But I don't see much movement at the back there, you know? I would like us to join. Let's just repeat. Let's just repeat it.
Okay.
Let's just repeat it. Let's all join.
Of the song, written in 86, released in 87. Then what?
Fast forward in 1999, in the New South Africa, I'm touring in Germany, and we get called to do a show in Frankfurt for the German government. And what we didn't know is that Madiba was the keynote speaker. So we did our show, and right at the end we start Asimbonanga, and in the first chorus, the audience goes crazy. Wow! And I thought, wow, they know my song. And then they start pointing. I thought something's. And I turned around, and there he was. He was walking on stage. I got such a shock. And as a songwriter, it's the pinnacle of my writing career, because 11 years before that, when I wrote it in 1986, I had no idea. I was in such a tunnel, and we were so overwhelmed by the state of emergency and our struggle here, that I could never believe, or know that 11 years later, I would meet Madiba in another country at a show, and he sings the song with us, and it was amazing. It was fantastic.
And since children held such a special place in his heart, this year Woolworths pays tribute to Nelson Mandela by passing the torch of his legacy onto the next generation.
The winners from over 100 entries for the Woolworths My School Sing and Dance competition are the girls from Riebeek College High School in Uitenhage. They're in for a superstar surprise.
To celebrate the legacy of Madiba, Woolworths and our My School program have really joined forces with our absolute favourite iconic South African artist, Johnny Clegg.
The choir chose his classic, Asimbonanga.
Through the My School program, Woolworths raises over 4 million rand a month that we donate to over 10,000 schools in South Africa. And the whole idea behind the video is that we just get inspired by Madiba and really want to continue with this great man's legacy.
He was a pivotal transitional figure, taking us out of a dark period into a completely new adventure that we're having now, in which everybody has the same rights and has the same opportunities to go into a place that we're all looking to find. But what bridges that is a vision, and what bridges that is a set of values, ideas about how we should behave towards one another, which he enshrines. His legacy is that. And so the song now is really saying, not only we haven't seen him, but we are still not seeing entirely the manifestation of his legacy. So it's now becoming Asimbonango Mandela. We haven't seen Mandela, but we also, what we're really saying is that we haven't seen his dream come to fruition. And he said, it's now in your hands. So I think the song really is about reminding people there's not just a man, it's the ideas that he brought to us, it's the crossing that we have to make. We're still involved, we still have to, it's an ongoing project, this.
Those little ones you were teaching, they
were amazing. They were just, it's incredible, you see a free spirit that is unfiltered, it's unconscripted, it just is what it is, and it's pure life. It's wonderful,
27 years ago, I wrote Asimbonanga, which means we have not seen him. He was so heavily banned and censored in the country. Today, when we say Asimbonanga, we're actually saying we still have a long way to go. It's in our hands. It's in the hands of the next generation.
Asimbonanga, Asimbonangu Mandela Jina, Labe Kuna, Labe Heli Kuna. Asimbonanga, Bonangu Mandela Jina, Labe Kuna, Labe Heli Kuna.
Let us remind ourselves that our work is far from complete. Where there is poverty and sickness, where human beings are being oppressed, there is more work to be done. There is more work to be done. There is more work to be done. There is more work to be done.
Asimbonanga, Bonangu Mandela Jina, Labe Kuna, Labe Heli Kuna. Asimbonanga, Bonangu Mandela Jina, Labe Kuna, Labe Heli Kuna. Hey wena,
hey wena nawe, sofika nini lasi yakhona.
Angithi hey wena,
Hey wena nawe, sofika nini lasi yakhona.
Asimbonanga,
Shown such a calm, patient determination to reclaim this country as your own. Free at last. South Africa's hero. Shown such a calm, patient determination to reclaim this country as your own.